Welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation in the chat about everything what goes down in the Thailand community and the Asia community. We also have a 5 point bulletin tonight. The 5 point bulletin tonight is we're going to talk about why you should, if you have these 5 problems, do not go to Thailand. We're going to be talking about that in the poll section. We are going to be talking about, we are talking in the poll section is it says, what is the reason why you're not retired in Asia yet? And what's coming up is I'm working on my 4 streams of income before is 58%. All right, well, that's good. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So we're pumping it through like that. On the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button where you can spread a lot of love with a super chat. Today we got champagne. If you want a glass of champagne, we got Hennessy for the enemies, and we're just pumping it through as good as we can and keeping as possible strong as you can. You know what I mean? As we can down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're smelling good, looking good, and being the best version of ourselves every single day. Still rocking the Hennessy for my enemies. You know what I mean? We're out here, yeah, on the streets. At the game we were pumping it through. You know what I mean? Like I said, so if you go into Thailand, there's a lot of things which, Thailand seems and is designed to look cheap, and it can get very expensive out there, and it can get to the point where you're spending a lot of money out there. So you got to be very careful about what you're doing. You know what I mean? You got to be very careful, and you got to be very careful about what you're doing and how you're spending, because your spending habits can get out of control. You know what I mean? They can get crazy. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot of people run out of money. I've seen a lot of people run out. Got some red wine. A lot of people run out of money in Thailand. A lot of people do some loose balling. And we all want to have fun. We all want to enjoy our life, and life is short. You don't have much time on this earth, to be honest with you. But and we want to enjoy ourselves while we're young and have a good time on this earth. You know what I mean? And I get it. You know what I mean? But you must understand that there's everything in limitations, and you have to get your finances correct. You have to get your finances in order, in the right way first before you start thinking about traveling to these places and enjoying yourself, because it's a lot of f off money. You're just spending a lot of f off money. Money that you're spending a lot of f off money, which you could go to other things, and you could do other things with the money. And Thailand can gobble up a lot of money if you're traveling there 3-4 times a year. 3-4 times a year, you could be end up spending a lot of money over there. So you just got to do things in moderation. Do things in moderation, and take your time when it comes to, doing things. Take your time. Know exactly what you're doing and know what angle you're coming from. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, you got to exactly know where you're coming from and what you're doing. And that goes for anything in life. Whenever you're trying to build something up, or you're trying to get somewhere, you got to work really hard until, and sometimes you can't just can't go. Just sometimes you just can't go to the places you want to go. You can't go everywhere. Sometimes you're just gonna have to just hold it down. You know what I mean? Until it's your time. There's a thing like called taking a year out. Like sometimes you're gonna have to take that year out. Take that year out and then kick back and relax and do something different. You know what I mean? You know, I try to go away at least once a year just to keep, because I'm working really hard. So I don't want to just be working hard and then, you know, and then I'm working hard and I'm not replenishing myself and trying to restore my batteries. I see you there, Baron, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Good to see you there, Baron, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. You know, you're here for ready for another night, Baron, coming through. You know, are you traveling this year, Baron? Are you going anywhere? Are you traveling or are you staying at home? Um, you know, reporting in, boss. Yes, sir. You're reporting in. You know how the game is. One solid mod here from day one. One of the day ones, you know. And we've been pumping through. We had a good night last night. Yeah, it was a good night last night, wasn't it? We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Big up to the guys who supported the cause, who came through. You know what I mean? And we had a good night. You know, it gets like that sometimes. You know, it's like, you know, for me, it's like when it comes to my YouTube channel, I don't mind just ticking over, but then, you know, well, sometimes at the end of the sometimes you need them brilliant days. You need some good days. You just need one or two or a few, you know, about a few good days, really good days that will bump us up a little bit and then make us get into a better position. It was kind of low this month. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was kind of slow. Yeah. I'm going to travel. I need to get time off work for my current job. Is long hours. All right. I see you there, Joy. See, good to see you there, Joy, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. She's got a channel as well, and good to see you passing by and you know, doing your thing. Good to see you in the place to be, Joy, coming through. Yeah, we're working on getting some ladies on the channel as well, and get some ladies and getting new ladies passing by and you know, pumping it through like that. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, without a doubt, we're working on that as well. So you know, things are slowly but surely going in the right direction and pushing forward. You know what I mean? YouTube, the race is not for the swift; it's for those who can endure it. So you're gonna have to learn to endure it, bro. You're gonna have to learn. You have to learn that. Well, you have to. It's like riding a bike. You gotta just, you know, you gotta jump on and keep pedaling until you build up that momentum. And it's the same with YouTube. YouTube's the thing. You got to really build it up. You got to really put the effort in and really work and try and come up with new ideas, new things to try and boost your channel as much as you can. It's a journey, and you got to be careful that you don't run into stalemate. You know what I mean? You know, I always try and come up with new things, new products, new different things, and then you know just keep pushing through. You know what I mean? It's a tough road, and you know, so yeah, I mean, you just got to but you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. It wasn't if it was easy, everybody would do it. You know, everybody would do YouTube. So you got to work really hard. But if you have some good team behind you, you're doing you can do quite good. We're on a warm up side of the game of the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel once again Saturday night. Saturday night we're pumping through, and you know we're doing our thing. You know what I mean? We're staying in our lane and. We're doing our thing, just keeping as positive as possible, and staying in our lane. You know what I mean? And just doing our thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, so like I said, it's like yeah, you just got to just well, when it comes to going to Thailand, it comes to Asia. You know, there's a lot of there's some Thailand had like a pandemic or a phase where a lot of guys who was just broke was ended up in Thailand. You know, they ended up and they ended up running out of money in Thailand. And if you run out of money in Thailand, you're in trouble because it's not like you can go and grab a job. You know, it's not as easy as just to get a job. You really gotta know what you're doing. So you know, it's not as easy as just getting a job. You gotta focus and then push it through. You know what I mean? So they were having problems, and people were getting sick, and then they never had the money to pay for their hospital bill. You know, people were passing out, were tapping out, and they weren't getting no money out of it. You know what I mean? So Thailand got kind of fed up of it, and then started making changes. Yeah, they started making changes, and they started making changes, and they started implementing different things to their implementing different things to their what's it called to their to their country. So things change up. Many guys hand out Thailand because of already a lot of issues. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Baron. That's true. Many guys head out to Thailand because they already have a lot of issues. I agree. That's what it is because some people are running, not most, sorry, some people are just running away from something. They're running away from something to run to something else because Thailand is paradise and it's easier life and you can live cheaper and the pressure of life is not there. It's not like in the Western world. In the Western world, you got to get a harsh reality to wake you up in the morning, bro. And you definitely do get that harsh reality. You know, you get that harsh reality, bro, to wake you up in the morning, bro, and make you feel like, God damn, bro, chill, man. And so another thing about the UK, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. You move one part, you spend loads of cash. You know what I mean? You could move just one buck, and that's it. You're out of cash. So you got a lot to contend with. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about. No, I know you're not talking about me. I'm just talking in general. We're just talking in general. We're just talking guys in general that head out to Thailand and they have issues and problems before they even left Thailand. That happens a lot. Especially in Pattaya and places like that. But there's a lot of people in the countryside that had issues in the UK and the UK Western world, and they decide that they want an easier, much cheaper life and better life to live. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta. It's a better time to live. So you know, yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta be able to wheel between the lines and pump it through. You gotta be able to pump it through and wheel between the lines and know what you're doing because everything's in moderation. The habit what you have if you're traveling around the world is an expensive one. It's not a cheap habit. It's an expensive habit, and you got to be able to accommodate for that. You know what I mean? You got to be able to accommodate for them kind of things. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on the warm up side of the game on Saturday. And we're just going in. But yeah, so like I said, yeah. So we're just keeping as focused as we can and staying in our lane, and doing our thing, you know what I mean, and just doing our thing without without any issues or problems, just keeping focused, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we have got a 5 point bulletin tonight as well. We're going to go into Saturday night, but we'll just keep it pushing through. Yes, I will be able to retire in Thailand one day. Just need more money. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's always about the damn money. It's always about the cash flow, bro. You need to get that in the right order, and you need to get that in the right kind of order before you can, you can and get it right first. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, without a doubt. Mm. Okay. It can be hard simplifying your life. In the West, living abroad makes it easier as you let go of your stuff. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree because the thing about it, right, Deep Explorer, is like if you simplify your life too much in the Western world, then people look at you as a loser. You know what I mean? If you just say I'm going to simplify my life, I'm going to keep it as calm as I can. People start looking at you as a loser, like what I mean. And this guy, he can't even afford this. He can't afford to get a nice car. He can't even afford to have nice clothes. He can't even afford to. People start looking at you like, man, what's the problem here? What's the problem here? So you and you just think to yourself, why am I working so hard? And then what I mean, I've got why am I working so hard, and I can't afford to what I mean, to have the things that all my friends have got or other people have got. So you start thinking to yourself, boy, you know what? I'm going to go out there and try and get it myself. I'm going to try You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to get it myself. I'm trying to say so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they think to yourself, I'm gonna try and get it myself. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so people think to themselves, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, and you just got to just keep pushing through. You just got to keep pushing through and keep working. Mm. Yeah, so like I said, on a focus note, it's all about your focus. It's all about your focusability and how focused you are. You know what I mean, and how much you can focus in these times. These times is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? That's how it's going to be. In the right way. Well, we out here on the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on a Saturday night once again, and we're pumping it through, and we're just keeping as positive as we can, and then we're just seeing what's going down. You know what I mean? We see what's going down in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on the warm up side of the game. You know what I mean? Keeping it as positive as we can. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's one thing about life. You got to keep pushing through, regardless of the situation. You got to keep pushing through, and you got to keep, you got to keep doing what the best things for you to do. That's the thing. It's the best thing for you, your situation, especially if you're a man trying to better your life and do better things. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta understand that. You gotta understand that it's a crazy road out. Mm. I love chatting to older expats in Thailand, saying having amazing work. Government can afford some decent places, have much younger ladies. Yeah, I mean, I love chatting to older expats. Yeah, the older expats, they got a lot of experience. They got a lot of experience in Thailand. Some of them have amazing work, government pensions. They can afford to rent some decent places and look after some younger ladies. Yeah, so you know, mm, you know, mm, you know, much. That's the way it is. So yeah, yep. So. Some are living bare bone, exist with little money, but still have a better life compared to the home country. Yeah, it's still a better life, and it's still going to be a better life at the end of the day than living in your home country. And it's going to be a better time. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So. Yeah, I mean the expats, there's a lot of great expats out there, which are living a good, better life in Thailand and Asia. I know I met lots of them when I was abroad, and I met lots of them, and they're doing good with their life. You know, what I mean, they're doing excellent with their life. So, you can get organize yourself. You can organize yourself. Uh, you can always organize yourself in a good way if you just keep focused on what you're doing and keep your eyes on the prize. You know what I mean? As we say, keep your eyes on the prize. You know? Some are living bare bone existence, very little money, have the better life compared to home country. Yeah, I mean, because the way that sometimes some of them are just living off a small pension. And there ain't no way of trying to make money when you're abroad, is there? It's very difficult to make money when you're abroad. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to make money when you're abroad. So that's just the way it is. Yeah, it's very difficult to do that. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Down at Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Boss all the defenders. I see you there. Tony coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, keeping it as positive as we can, stay in our lane, and on the warm up side of the game, doing our live stream and the warm up side of the game, keeping focused. You know what I mean? You know, without a doubt, without a doubt, without a doubt. So, yeah, man, we're gonna be doing some. Don't forget the chip inside of the game for the Hennessy shots, guys. We're going for the Hennessy shots tonight. Chip inside of the game. We're keeping as positive as we can, and we're doing the best we can with what we got. You know what I mean? So we're just on the warm up side of the game, just doing our thing, and just keeping it together. You know what I mean? Baron's in the building, and we're just having a great conversation about life. You know what I mean? And the way it goes down. Yes, sir. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Let's take a little commercial break and then come back and then take it from there. Okay. Probably is, but I don't buy eggs, so I mean I wouldn't know. Let's take a little commercial break and come back at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, we're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel Saturday night, pumping it through. Man's talking about the shortage of eggs. There's going to be a shortage of things coming through, and I see you there, Mark, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on the warm up side of the game. You know what I mean? And there's going to be a shortage of things. There's going to be a shortage of things because I don't think they can get enough food out. To people are buying a lot of food as well, and trucks are getting stuck places. It's tough. Protein side of the game, yeah, it's tough when it comes to food and different things like that. So yeah, it's something we just have to just roll with. You know what I mean? We have to roll with the punches. You know what I mean? And take it one stage at a time. Mm. Take it one stage at a time. Keep pushing through. You know what I mean? Yeah, yolk protein. Yeah, I mean things are going to get shortage, man. We're going to go through food shortages. We're going to go for electric out. We haven't hit the winter yet. I mean, I'm surprised it's a late one. We're going into December. It's going to be a late one, but it seems like it's when it hits, it's going to hit hard. You know what I mean? So you got to try and get in where you fit in because it seems like it's going to hit. It's going when it hits, it's going to hit tough. So try and get yourself organized and ready for the winter. I'm more or less getting ready myself, and I'm getting ready to pump through. Mhm. Okay, 80 quid for a turkey. That's expensive. That's expensive. Yeah. Okay. That is expensive. That is a lot of money for a. That's a lot of money for a what's it called? For a turkey. That's a lot of money for a turkey. You know, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. 80 quid for a turkey. Can't be that much everywhere, is it? 80 quid for a turkey. Damn, that's a lot of money, bro. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money for a turkey. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. You know? Yes, sir. So just gotta keep pushing through. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. And yeah, man, we're gonna soon go into our 5 point bulletin. We're gonna be chopping it up and mixing it through. Good idea to stock up on cans of fish. You know what I mean? What plans have you got for Christmas? I ain't got no plans for Christmas. I got no plans for Christmas, and you know, I got no plans for Christmas. Stock up on cans, yeah, cans of fish definitely. It's you need to stock up on some canned fish. Keep it coming true. Mm, without a doubt. Okay, frozen. What size, Rob? Okay. Evelyn Barry, hope you're well. You know what I mean? Yep, I'm doing good. Oh, Exploring Paul, good to see you there, Exploring Paul. Coming through at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel, good to see you there. We out here, man. I'm doing a good, man. I'm just doing what I do, man. You know what I mean? Just doing my doing my little due diligence, you know what I mean? And keeping as positive as we can, you know what I mean? And keeping it together, staying in my lane, you know what I mean? And, you know, yeah, we're doing our thing, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. We're just pumping through, you know what I mean? You know? Okay. Okay. What is your monthly lecky bill now? Well, it's fluctuating. It's up, it's down. It's up, it's down. But I haven't been putting on too much electric when it comes to heaters yet. So you know what I mean. And when the heaters go on, I think the heaters are old. So the heaters, boy, they burn some electric. And I was having a small heater as well. It burns, man. It burns. It surely does go down. So my bills can get quite high. Well, last year I had £120 bill. I had a £600 bill in 3 months. You know what I mean? So finally got over that. You know what I mean? So it's expensive. And I got around grandma's place. Moving to a new. Okay. Moving to my new flat today. I'm about to good night's sleep. Oh, well done, man. Well done. Well done. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Well done that you pumped it through like that. That you having you moved into your Christmas stream and you're doing your thing. That's good, man. You know. Okay. Okay. Just make sure at the same time as. Okay. Oh, none about that one. Okay. Okay. No. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Exploring Paul is organic. His organic subs from Boston. He lives in Boston. Organic subs, a guy I met in Boston, and he's organic sub, and he does his lives. He does. He lives in Boston, so he's a guy I met in Boston. So as you probably would get confused about it. Yeah, they're confused because they didn't. Yeah, vaping bank. That's it. Vaping bank. That's it. Yeah, that's vaping bank. So that you don't get it. You don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Uh, you know. Yeah, that's my other name on Instagram. Yeah, it's Vaping Mank. He's got another name on Instagram. So, you know, yeah. So that is the way it is. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, that's my other name on Instagram. Yeah, for real. That's your other name. That's your other name, Vaping Mank. Vaping Mank coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Boss, it was a great stream last night. Oh, without doubt, we had a great stream last night, you know what I mean? And we've been pumping through, man, you know what I mean, on a great stream and, keeping the channel alive and keeping focus. And, you know what I mean? Keeping it together, you know what I mean, and yeah, keeping focus, man, you know what I mean, and it's all good, you know what I mean. Yeah, so we've been trying our best to try. It was a great stream last night. We had some good fun, and we're gonna keep pushing through, man. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing, and just keep the streams going, man. You know what I mean, and stay in our lane, stay focused. You know what I mean. Without a doubt, without a doubt, you know what I mean. Without a doubt, we are here at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And we're keeping as positive as we can. Yeah, so it was a good stream. So we're gearing up for another good stream as well, and we're just gonna keep pushing through Saturday night, and then we're just gonna see how that one goes. You know what I mean? See how that goes down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. Right, T-Hole. Right. Great stream last night. I'm going to go into my 5 point bulletin tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on this Saturday night. Let's get into the 5 point bulletin. And tonight we're going to be talking about, it was good to see Cabby and Jay because I haven't seen them for a long time. So it was good to see Cabby and Jay. And it was good to, it was good to keep pushing through with Cabby and Jay. You know what I mean? It was good to see that. You know what I mean? Smelling good, looking good, being the best version of yourself on a Saturday night, boss. Always smelling good, looking good, and being the best version of ourselves, without a doubt. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it pumping through. Let's go into the 5 point bulletin tonight. Tonight we're talking about, 5 reasons why you shouldn't travel. If you have these kind of problems, why you shouldn't travel to Thailand, you shouldn't travel to Asia, you shouldn't be traveling to Thailand if you have these kind of problems. It's not, like I said, these kind of problems, these things will arise. And some people, they just go to Thailand because they want to get away from their problems. But Thailand's not the place to be getting away from your problems because it's not an easy road out in Thailand. It's more of an easy road in your own country, than it is in Thailand. So you got to remember that, you're not going to be on an easy road in Thailand. You know what I mean? So let's get into it down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight.
Check it out. Feel the rhythm on the bass mark. Feel the rhythm on the bass mark. Hip and you come and come the wrong one. Bless me. Coming up. Get up. But all my stress.
Do not travel to Thailand if you have credit card bills or you have to use your credit card to travel to Thailand. So if you have to use your credit card to go there, or if you have a lot of credit card bills, don't go to Thailand if you have a lot of crap credit card bills. One back got a okay, okay. Not sure if Womack will here tonight. Tom's gave him a right yesterday. Tony, money he makes. He's Donald's going elsewhere. Oh, you guys always making a big drama about things. If you guys like the excitement, big up to Wombat. He was the MVP last night, and big up to Wombat. He did a great job. Wombat's a great guy. So he's a great guy. Okay, do not travel to Thailand if you have credit card bills, or if you have to use your credit card to get there. That means you're not supposed to go. You can always sit down and wait for another year. Thailand's not going nowhere. It's going to be here. You know what I mean? It's going to be here, and things are going to be here. So, it don't make sense you crying about something, which you know what I mean, and it don't make sense you you crying about it. It don't make sense you doing them kind of things. So it's the best thing to do is to get the credit card bills cleaned up first. Get used to your cards. Get your cards. Don't use your card to go traveling to Thailand and Asia because it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, let's keep pumping it through. Okay. Do not travel if your heart is on you wear your heart on your shoulders. So if you wear your heart on your shoulders, if you wear your heart on your shoulders, better 2 week Millie than a 2 week cheap Charlie. Well, if you wear your heart on your shoulders, and what I mean, you easily to fall in love with any woman, and many men do. They come down there, they're very insecure. They're not so strong minded, and it's they're not so strong minded, and their heart is weak, and the women take advantage of that, and they take advantage of you, and they said women's life go up like that, your life goes down, So, it's you got to understand that it's a journey, and your life will go down when you messing about with the wrong people. You know what I mean? So, don't wear your heart on your shoulders. You know what I mean? Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. You know what I mean? Don't be because that situation can, and there's some guys that go to Thailand for many years, and they still make exactly the same mistake. They're still making the same mistake, and then, everywhere they go, they fall in love with the first girl they meet. You know what I mean? Everywhere they go, they fall in love with the first girl they meet. You know what I mean? So that's what they do, man. They do their thing like that down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So it's not good to just fall in love with the first girl you meet and everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Okay, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I see you there, Toronto Brad, coming out completely out of lane once again. Coming out of lane once again. You know what I mean? Now, some people just Toronto Brad, I feel sorry for you, bro. You know, they, people tell you about rules and you just like to break them, and you're gonna learn the hard way. But keep learning, keep doing your thing, but you're gonna learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn the hard way, bro. You know what I mean? People tell you about things, but you don't listen. You just do you. So do you, bro. Yeah, you'll learn the hard way. But anyway, we're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Do not travel to Thailand if you wear your heart on your shoulders. You know what I mean? Okay. I went to Thailand for a month. I mainly stayed in the hotel room. I went to Thailand for a month, stayed in the hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, mm, yeah, that's breaking the rules, bro. Breaking the rules. It's 24 hours in a day, bro. It's 24 hours in a day. Everybody's got a time slot. Choose your one. Stop trying to cheat. Cheat, bro. Stop trying to cheat, Trump. It's breaking the rules, bro. Every 24 hours in a day, we choose your time slot. You know what I mean? You're trying to just cut in and cut in, and you're going to cut into the wrong person, and there's going to be war between you and the other person. All you have to do is just find your slot and chill, bro. You know what I mean? But true, I'm not going to say nothing about it, but I'm just saying, boy, you don't, that's like being 20 minutes late for work. They said, oh, I wasn't late for work. I was just 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Anyway, there you go. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my unworkable account making money. I can set up a shop in Malaysia. Do your thing, bro. Do it. Do it. Find you when you find your YouTube channel. You do your YouTube channel. Build it in a way that you're proud of. That you built your own land and did it your own way. No, you never built it for anybody else. That's pride, bro. That's pride. You built this yourself. I did it myself. You know what I mean? That's pride. Don't say you someone so someone can tell and say, man, all you did was build the channel of the boss's channel. All you did is go into his leg. All you did is use his lyrics. All you did is use his girls. Come on, bro. I mean, find your lane, do you, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, if you want to be proud about yourself, build your channel by yourself, build your lane by yourself. Be proud that you built it. This is what I did, and no one could turn around and tell me you did that, because people will say that to you. They'll say you just all you did was just go into someone else's lane and try to take what they was there. Basically, you just went and took someone else's cake to make your cake work. Why you didn't just find your own lane and build up your lane? That's what people are gonna say to you. But you don't listen to anybody, so you just do you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you pre-hand, that's what's gonna happen. Someone somewhere like you're gonna keep doing them bad mistakes, and someone else is gonna go to war with you. They're gonna be upset. They're gonna be like, why are you coming out of lane? Why are you not being in your lane? We have rules here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not breaking you bad. I'm not telling you what to do, but you need to learn something, bro. You need to learn that. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for you. It seems like it takes a lot for you to learn. Yeah, but anyway, that's your thing. But anyway, let's keep it going. Okay, young guys breaking the rules, hence why car insurance is more expensive for. Yeah, car insurance is crazy expensive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, car insurance is expensive, man. Them young guys, there was always there was always what's it called again? Making travel insurance or car insurance expensive. They was always doing that. That's just the way it is. Mm. Okay, righty ho. You know what I mean? Heart on the sleeve, boss shoulders difference, kind of be close to. Okay. Yeah, so don't go around have wearing your heart on your sleeve or on your shoulders, because what's going to happen is that you're going to fall in love with the wrong girl. You're going to meet the wrong girl, and when you meet the wrong girl, the first there's a lot. There's not every girl is perfect in Asia. It's not every girl is perfect in Thailand. You need to understand that. You understand? You need to understand that. So, uh, you know, um, you need to understand is not every girl is perfect. So if you're going around just falling in love with just falling in love with the first girl you meet, or you fall in love with a girl you met online, I feel sorry for you in Asia, bro. Asia can be lethal, bro. It can be deadly. You know what I mean? These girls can be ruthless. They can be ruthless, and what they do, they go to war with your pocket. So it's going to affect your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's going to affect your pocket. You know what I mean? So, that's what it's going to do. It's later on down the line, it's going to affect your pocket, because your heart is too into to the wrong girl. You're going to meet the wrong girl. You got to be able to pick the right and the wrong girl. These girls are very calculated and smart, and they're very slow to seduce you. They seduce you very slowly. They grab, they play so much games. They pay for their stuff for themselves. They do this. They make you feel like, yeah, everything's all wonderful. But on the back end, they really going to war with your pocket, going hard against your pocket. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful. Go to war with your pocket, like they go to war with your pocket. You know what I mean? They go to war with your pocket. That's the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what they do. They go to war with your pocket, bro. You know what I mean? And they, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they go with, because that's the whole thing, is to get you so into them. And once you're so into them, the money doesn't matter no more, does it? Because all they're trying to do is get close to the bag. You understand? They're trying to get close to the bag, and boy, like I said, it's not every woman, but you got to be careful. So a lot of them want to get close to the bag, and what they'll do, they're some of the girls in Thailand, the most patient girls I've ever met in my life. They're the most patientest girls you've ever met in my life, man. They're very, very patient. That's why I have a 3 day rule. Yeah. Well, they say that now the 3 day rule is out the window, because people fall in love in 3 days, or you can fall in like, or you can really like to go in 3 days. Yes, you know what I mean. New lyrics, go to war with your pocket. I mean, that's been an old. Me and Jay Smith have been saying them lyrics for a long time. Bearer of the orders, okay, extended, and he's bleeding your wallet to 1,000 cuts. You know, Dixie Norman's pumping it through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. There's a 3 minute rule. I'll just say a 1 day rule. A 1 day rule. That's what I'll say. Good to see you there, Dixie Norman's. Yeah. There's a 1 day rule. Just 1 day. Because you're not going to, it's hard to fall in love in 1 day. But if you're taking her for the second day, then unfortunately, I just say 1 day rule. Because if 1 day you're not going to fall in love straight away, I mean you'll fall in love. But you know what I mean, if you do it the second day and the third day, then by the third day, guys are really in love in Thailand. They're in love. They're in their feelings already. Because a lot of these guys they're wearing their heart on their shoulder, and they you know what I mean. So they're already in love. You know what I mean? They're already in love, and it's crazy. An old saying, fish from who to get with the program. Get with the program. Yes, sir. Yeah, I hear that one. Get with the program. I hear that one. Get with the program. Hmm. Anyway, let's keep it pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, so don't wear your heart on your shoulders, guys. If you're gonna come to Thailand, that's one thing you don't say. You know what I mean? You don't want to do, and you don't want to be, you don't want to be falling. You know what I mean? And understanding that, you know what I mean. You don't want to be falling in love like that. Just every girl you met, you just fell in love with her, and next minute you're in love, and it's crazy. Be careful what you're doing. That's all I can say. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Right, let's keep pumping it through. Let's keep it going. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay. Right, let's keep it going down to number 4. Let's keep it going. All right, T-Hole. Number 3, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Do not sell all your belongings and go to Thailand and live in Thailand. This is a really big move, guys, because a lot of people do that. They sell all their belongings and they sell all their belongings and they come, you know, um, they sell all their belongings and they go down to Thailand and they don't have no belongings left. You know what I mean? So yeah, they sell all their belongings. You know what I mean? They sell all their belongings, and then they end up in Thailand. Did number 3 workout? I did number 3 work. I worked out okay. You see, for you, it might work out okay. It might just work out. You know what I mean? It might just work out for you. And did number 3 it worked out all okay? Well, it's not a smartest move to do because I know for 90% of the people, it's not going to work out. You know what I'm saying? 80%, it's not going to work out because you don't have no plan. You ain't got no plan. You got to have a plan out there. You got to remember that Thailand and Asia is a money sucking pit, and it's very difficult to make money in Southeast Asia. It's very difficult to make money, and so because it's so difficult to make money, then it's tough for you to, it's tough for you to um, to make anything of it. You know what I mean? Don't eat street food all day. You'll get sick. Well, it's got as I said when it came to the street food, I used to see when I was living on Sukhumvit. I used to see the guys vlogging a dead horse. Did this? Well, a lot of people's done it. A lot of people's done it. A lot of people's done it. And when it comes to eating food, I remember I told you I was living in Sukhumvit. I used to see them guys who have the food and food squirrels and them kebabs driving from Walker Street all the way down with the food out in the air, just the food just out, just like that. It's like goddamn on the motorway, driving down the Sukhumvit Road with the food all out like that. I mean, that's not food poisoning in itself. Like, bloody hell, bro. Then they're gonna put pepper on it and then season it up and give it to you. I mean, you're never gonna be any good after that. It's just fungus and everything going on there. You know, it's crazy. Vlogging over there, lots of men have done that. Lots of men have done that. They've lots of men have. Lots of men have sold all their things and gone living in Thailand. And I said, it's it's hard to work out. I can tell you that. Very hard for poor people to get credit cards, Rob. Even. If Barry had them, anyone. Okay. What are you talking about? Me on about. So you belong. Not just get a credit card. Why not just get a credit card? Well, I said to you, do not go. Number one, you missed number one. Number one was, uh, do not get a credit card, or if you have credit card bills, or you do not go to Thailand when you're using your credit card to travel to Thailand. Don't do it like that. That's stupid. That's silly. You take all your credit cards because you're gonna come back with a bill. You can't really afford to go. I mean, you can't afford to go. So what you're trying to do is cut your way in. You're trying to cut your way into corners to try and because you're going into debt to go and travel into Thailand, uh, to Asia, Southeast Asia. That's not good look, bro. It's not good look. It don't make sense going into debt to try and to go into debt to just because you want to travel. You can wait for a month, 2 months, and you can get there. You know what I mean? Okay. Right, boss. How long do you think it could take to get £700,000 back in the bank? Dixie enormous. Good question. Uh, the thing about it, right, Dixie enormous like this, and I don't want to go off the subject too much, but you know what? It's like this. When you're young, you have so much energy and you have so much enthusiasm and so much testosterone that is you can get that money back, and you take much more chances. But when I get to my age, like 50, oh boy, to take the chances and to take the money and to do the things what I have to do, for me, it takes longer. Some people say you make more money when you're older, but I think it takes longer when you're older. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I can get it back, but boy, it's a tough road, mate. It's a tough road. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's tough. Uh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Down the club. Always older veterans on the street when Thailand meets small future heat and bad food handling. It's always other vegetarians on nonsense. You can have a credit card bill, but still have the means to pay it off. Then you shouldn't be going to Thailand. That's the whole point. You shouldn't be going to Thailand, then, should you? You shouldn't be going to Thailand if you have to use your credit card to go to on it because that means you're using debt to go to Thailand. That doesn't make sense. We don't preach that. We don't teach that. We don't teach. uh, you know. Um, okay. Okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That is is crazy. Using credit cards to go travel around the world. It's crazy. How is it a problem? If you move into Asia permanently, would you want to dump your crap? Three is a problem is because what people do. This is why it's a problem. And I teach you if you need to learn something. Yeah, I think I said I read it again. Okay, read it again for you. So you said it. You said, nonsense. You can have a credit card bill, but still have to the means to pay it off. Yeah, I mean, but the point is why I reread it properly now. Why are you using your credit card to, and even if you've got the means to pay it off, why are you using a credit card in the first place to go traveling? Why? That doesn't make sense. That means you're broke. That means you're broke. That means you're supposed to have residual income. You're supposed to be going to Thailand. Thailand is a luxury. You're supposed to be going to Thailand and Asia with your F off money, with money which is just spare money, which is not money what you have to go to borrow money. That means you're borrowing money, and you're saying if you have the means to pay, if you have the means to pay, you shouldn't be paying it off. You shouldn't be using it in the first place. So where are we going with this, man? Before I give you a timeout for foolishness, where are we going with this? And from a free and problem, as long as you move to Andrew Public, wouldn't want you to dump your crap. Listen, at the end of the day, it's like this. This is what people do. They sell up every last thing, and they have nothing left in the UK, and nothing left in the Western world. So it's like, man, I'm just here. And then when shit hits the fan, same like that guy in the community page. He ain't got nothing to go home for. He ain't got no home. He ain't got nothing else. He ain't even got when he come off the plane. He ain't got nowhere to live. So they're like, man, what's the use of me going back home? I'm 70 years old. I've got cancer. And this is sad to say, you know what I mean? And it's like, what am I going home for? I got nothing there. And if he had a house there, he could just jump off the plane, go home, but go into his house, sit down, relax, say, oh man, that was nice. It was a big bad trip, but you know what I mean? I still got a house at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So okay. Right, okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I mean? Okay. Credit card debts gets fucked up after 5 years. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Boss, if there's boss, if you have if you let me say boss, if one has a good paying job, one can use a credit card. I was using at one point due to insurance. Let me explain something to you. What I was trying to say, there's nothing wrong with using a credit card. I'm going to explain it again. You're offering advice based on the conditions. Site elsewhere, don't assume you're always situation. Time out for foolishness. You got three. There you go. There you go. You get your time out for foolishness. There you go. You got it. Time out for foolishness. I explained 3 times. I don't like to do too much explaining. Time out for foolishness. There you go. Right. So anyway, let's. What was I going to say? If one has a good paying job, one can use a credit card. I was using one at one point. Listen, there's nothing wrong with a credit card. That's not what I'm trying to say. Get to what I'm trying to say and understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say to you is this. There's nothing wrong with having a credit card. Everybody could have a credit card in the backup plan or whatever it is. But if you have to use that credit card to go to traveling to Thailand and Asia, oh, I ain't got no money. But boy, you know what? I got this credit card. I got 3 grand on my credit card. So boy, you know what? Let me just use this to go jump on the plane. Let me jump on the plane with this. Oh, let me pay for this hotel with the credit card. Everything's on the credit card. You come back home, man, you got a big credit card bill. Oh man. And then you got to work your hard-earned hours to get that credit card paid off. You shouldn't have went in the first place, then. Innit? And if you should have residual cash, what's in your pocket for your holiday. It's not your time. Then that means you're trying to rush your time. Take a year out. Take a year out. Take a couple of years out. Work hard. Get some residual cash go in your pocket. Then go. I'm sure that explains it. If that doesn't explain, if you need any more explaining, you know what I mean. Then we can do more. There you go. Right. Okay. 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 Righty ho. Okay. Yes, sir. Down at Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, the till is kind of slow tonight. The till is kind of slow. Who's going to open up the till on the Hennessy shot side of the game? We don't even got a chip inside of the game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, people, you know. But yeah, it's kind of slow tonight. You know what I mean? It's a Saturday night. Saturday night never really works out well for me anyway. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's see if we can get it pumping through. Let's go to number two at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's keep it pumping through. Nothing wrong with using a credit card to super chat someone. That's not a problem. That's small. That's a small purchase which can be paid back very easy. That's not. It's not a big problem. It's not like you're traveling and going all around the world to get that. So that's not a big problem. Okay. 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 Yeah, I mean, there you go. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay, so let's go to what was I going to say? Can I ask some more questions? Mhm. Okay. Yeah, everybody want cake. Everybody want cake. Everybody want cake. Everybody want cake. I see it exposed. Let's go to number two. Do not go to Thailand looking for work. If you have to go to Thailand to look for work, well, then you're going Southeast Asia looking for work. There is no work, my man. There is no work. Let's be real. And the thing is, when you do finally do get work, it's not no work like it is in the Western world, where they can't fire you because of certain things, and they can't just hire you. They will in Thailand and Asia, they will hire you and fire you in a second. In a second, they'll hire you and fire you. They'll pick you up and drop you down like there ain't no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's some work. If things all go wrong, I'm just going to go get a job. In the Western world, if it all goes wrong, just go and get a job. It's not that difficult. Or even build a business like what I've done here. I've built a YouTube channel and built a business through myself. Look what I've done with my YouTube channel. I built it into a business. You know what I mean? A fully legit business and found the lane for myself. There's pride in that, in finding your own self and building your own lane. Whereas, you found a way where you can eat for yourself. That's something you can hold on to for all your time. You can't get fired. You know what I mean? You can't get fired. People don't tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You understand that you found your own way round of your own job. You found your own work. And another thing is remote work. You could do it anywhere in the world. I could be anywhere in the world doing this right now. So, in Thailand, there is no work. There's no get a job. There's no job. You understand? And if you do find a job, they can hire you and fire you like it's a drop of a hat. They hire you in the high season, drop you in the low season. What kind of business model is that? You know what, you can get a bloody car. You're gonna get a car and you're gonna get a house and you're gonna pay that off every month. There's nothing like that, bro. It's basically just, what I mean. There is no car, there is no house, there is no thing to pay because you could just get fired and next thing you can't pay for it. So what I'm saying. So understand that. Understand, you know what I mean? Cannot work in Thailand. You can work in Thailand, like I did say, boss. You be a bin man. You be a bin man. It meant you could live there full time. No, mate. No, mate. You're coming through with them tonight, ain't you, Dixie Normus? You know what I mean? Dixie Normus, you're going in tonight. You're making me laugh tonight. Dixie Normus, so let me get it right. You want me to leave my first world country where you can you can make a lot of money in the UK, you can make a lot of money in the Western world, in the first world country. You want me to leave my first world country? I could build up yourself and be all these things, have leather sofas, drink champagne for free, drink Hennessy for free, have drinks, spray Gucci aftershave, you know what I mean? Smelling good, looking good, being the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? You can drink Hennessy like it's coming out of waterfall, Hennessy champagne flowing over. You want me to lose my luxury and all these kind of things where you can build up very easy, only working 2-3 hours a night to go and work as a bin man, a dust man, a bin man, because you want to live in Asia. I don't want to live in Thailand that bad. I don't want to live in Asia that bad, bro, full time. Big up Dixie Doris, going to the Club Fillers Inc. You're making me laugh tonight, bro. You know what I mean? You are making me laugh. I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, you're making me laugh tonight. Down the Club Fillers in YouTube channel. You know. There you go. Right. So don't go to Thailand looking for work, guys. You're not gonna find no work. There is no work out in Thailand. It's just there is no work. There is no like you're just gonna just pick up a job and yeah, I got a job and I'm doing good. Man, there's no work, my man. So and people do that. They think, oh well, if it all doesn't work out, what I'll do, I'll just get a job. Ain't no big deal. I'll just get a job. If everything goes all belly up, I just won't get a job. But unfortunately, there is no job. You understand? So get that through your head. You know what I mean? Get that through your head and understand. Everybody want cake. Everybody want cake. Everybody want cake. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Do not travel to Thailand and to live on only your YouTube income. There's not enough money. There's not enough money in it, guys, to live on your YouTube income. You know what I mean? There's not enough money, to live on your YouTube income. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's not enough money. I mean, I know available job for 2,000 something baht a month in Bangkok. It's my job. Old job includes free housing, med insurance, yearly travel insurance, free schooling, kid pension, and a bit more. Yeah, I believe you, bro. We believe that. Yeah, I believe that. They're gonna pay you 200. They're gonna pay you 200, 2,000, 2,000, 230,000 a month. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Pull the other leg, it's got bells on it, bro. Pull the other leg, it's got bells on it. You ain't getting no job for no 230,000 a month and they give you all these kind of things, bro. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Who you kidding? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, boss. Okay, right, there you go. Down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Right, so do not travel to Thailand and live with only on your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't go and take somebody else's think, oh man, Mark Williams is doing it. Oh man, this one's just, look, man, there's always gonna be special kind of guys and guys who's got money, which is I'll tell you why. He said why. David said why. The reason why you don't do that is because YouTube is very unstable. It's very, very unstable. You never know when you're going to make money or you're not going to make money. You don't know what's going to happen with YouTube. And the thing is, you're relying on somebody else to make you have money. I mean, yes, you do provide a service. You provide a service and people give you, if you're good at that service, people will support you. That's cool. But you don't think that you're always going to get that support because we could go for a recession. We could go for something else. Look at today. I've opened my live stream for an hour and 10 minutes. I haven't even got super chat yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got 99 pence yet. You understand? So, you think about that. You know what I mean? Anything could happen. And another thing is, what happens if you do something wrong and you lose your channel? What then? You're out on your low limb. You know what I mean? You ain't built up no business. You ain't built up no four streams of income where you're getting money here, more money there. Bro, you're taking a big risk. You're taking a massive risk because it could just all go belly up for you, just like that. In a matter of a time, it could just go belly up, just like that. You could run into a bloody car, bang, on a motorbike, bang, £400,000, 400,000 baht. You ain't got the money. Shit's hit the fan, bang, you're out of pocket. It's not a good idea. You're living on the cutting edge of it. And the thing is, you are living in third world countries, so shit's gonna go down. You are, things you're gonna go broke. You're gonna, and another thing about YouTube, you don't make that much unless you are a person who's got your YouTube channel to a point where you're making a lot of money, then that's different. I mean, and then there's if you're making good money on your YouTube channel, then you that might be different. I mean, you guarantee that you can make that kind of money, that's cool. But if you just kind of go, Brian, I'll tell you what, I'm going to open up this YouTube channel, and then, I'm just open started, I'm getting a little click, I'm just going to go and open up, and I'm going to run down the time, I'm going to see this is going to all work out for me. It's silly. It's all going to work out for me. If you're an established YouTuber and you've been in the game for 2, 3 years and you've been around, yeah, that's different. You got some money in the bank, you got some backup money, you got some this, that's cool. But if you're just, what I'm trying to say is don't just, yeah, well, I'll just start a YouTube channel and then all of a sudden that'll work itself out. It doesn't work like that. The people who do make money on YouTube, you can make good money on YouTube, and you can build up a good momentum, like a lot of people have done. A lot of people, but they're established. They've been around for 4 years, 5 years. They've been going, not just today, not just you just got monetized and I'm off to Thailand to live on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're established business, that's different. If you're an established YouTuber, you know a certain amount of money's coming in and you know what's coming in, that's cool. I mean, yeah, you can do that. But if you just, the point I'm trying to say, I don't want people to just say, all right, well, but if anything goes wrong, I'll just use my YouTube channel. It doesn't really work like that. So don't travel just with your YouTube channel. Try and get some other sort of income. I don't know. It could be, you could use crypto. You could use, you could do investments, bonds. You could do house back home. You could do something else. Try and do something else. Try and have a little plan B. Have a little plan B. Because something's going to go wrong. Trust me, it's going to go wrong. There's problems just around the corner, brewing around the corner. And that goes for your life, that goes for traveling, that goes for anything else. Problems are brewing around the corner. And you don't know what's around the corner. Because when I hit you, it's like, boof, and you're out. You know what I mean? So think before you move, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. These five sound personal. It's not personal. There's nothing personal in it. It's just the truth. You got to. I remember I'm a boss, and I've got to make sure that I say what I stand behind what I say. Because if I say to you, yeah, man, that's cool, man. Just open up a YouTube channel, man, and just go to Asia, man. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry. Just go open up a YouTube channel, and if anything, you buy me a coffee or get your PayPal, and just to get up there and just it work itself out. That's not sensible, boss. That's not sensible. That's the guy who's giving you information, which is you're running him into sudden death. So you got to explain it to him properly. It's like unless you are established about what you're doing, don't go to Thailand. I've got to be careful what I say. Mm-hmm. Boss said before, always give to receive. Or before give to receive. I never said about give to receive. I don't know what you're on about, bro. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Well, I'm trying to say, just buy a bar in Pattaya and then go and you're set up for life. That's not true. That's probably the worst thing you could ever do in your life. That's probably and I'm not trying to break nobody else's heart. And I'm not trying to break anybody else's bloody, that's what they want to do. But that's probably the most stupidest thing you're ever going to do in your life. And you got 5,000 bars and go-go's and bars down in Pattaya. And you're going to go down in a competition just to open one. You're going to sink, my man. You're going to have bills. And it doesn't just stop when you open up a bar. You don't just open up a bar and all of a sudden money just starts flowing in. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. You open up a bar, you got bills to pay, bro. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. And where's the money going to come from? If you can tell me how I can make good money from a bar, then I'll open a bar. But if not, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Here you go. You know what I mean? Okay, here you go. Here you go. Go ahead. Here you go. Yeah. Right. Question. You talk about a lovely Thailand every day. Why haven't you gone there yet? Well, because I said to you, the reason why I haven't got there. It's a very good question. See, so you're answering the question is because I am number four on the bloody list of. I'm number four on the list of this. Of it says here on the poll. What is the reason why you are not retired in Asia yet? I am number four. Number four is I'm working on four streams of income. Does that answer your question? The reason why boss has not gone to Thailand and live in Thailand already because I'm working on four streams of income. I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions, put it in the chat. Let's chop it up. Boss, people very often don't think about retirement until it is too late. There's provision that you made for retirement. Well, I've had a misspent youth, so I'm in that same position. People don't often think about retirement until it's too late. I don't think it's never going to be too late, but you know what I mean. It's just you know simplify how many years you have before you die. Multiply that by your yearly estimate 10 years to death, 30% salary, 3,000 in savings. 10 years to that's one way of pulling it. Big up with Lotto coming through at the Club Fillers in. Good to see you there, mate. At the Club Fillers in, good to see you there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Boss, have you looked into the mirror and do you see the boss or just see 5 weeks? What are you on about, bro? Boss, have you looked into the mirror? Do you see the boss? I just done 5 weeks in Thailand. I mean, what are you trying to prove to me, bro? I mean, Michael Smith. I just leave you to it. Thank you. You did 5 weeks. I did 7 years in Thailand, man. 7 years, bro. And you come and tell me you did 5 weeks in Thailand. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy your life. Yeah, I'm saying. Right. Okay. Right. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, where we're coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, I don't know what he's drinking tonight. You know what I mean? All right. You're not travel to Thailand if you want to live on your YouTube channel. And like I said, you know what I mean? Oh dear. Oh dear. What a what a life. You know what I mean? What a life, Dixie Loomis. That the boss have. I mean. Okay. Okay. You don't have to. Man, we got idiots coming on this channel sometimes. We know we're behind all these guys. Oh my lord. It's not asking people for anything. You're providing a service. And if people won't choose to go on the bottom right hand corner to support you, they're supporters. There's a difference between putting your hand out and saying, I'm not doing anything. I just want to sit back on the park bench and ask for money. Then you provide it as service. Can you tell me what business doesn't provide a service? It's like you saying you're asking people to, you open up a sweet shop and you ask someone to buy chocolates. It sounds stupid, don't you? You provide a service or you provide a product, and the service or the product you buy, you sell. You sell your product or you sell your service, and that's what makes you money. Not asking anybody for anything. You know what I'm saying? You provide a service. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. If you don't know what service we do, we're an entertainment channel. We talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We talk about, oh, you said service. I'll answer to you. We have an entertainment channel where you can come down every night. You can learn something, and you can talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia, entertainment, and we can have a whole bunch of fun in the chat and have a joke and a laugh, and that will give you some entertainment, just like Netflix. What is the entertainment? What you pay for with Netflix? You pay for that. You got to pay for that service every month. People pay for the entertainment and enjoy the time when they're on the YouTube channel and they to enjoy the service which I bring to the table. That is the service. If you have any more questions, then time this fool out for foolishness. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Coming in. They're coming in. Obviously, they're coming in. You know what I mean? They're coming in. So, you know what I mean? Let's get the Uzi out. Let's get the Uzi out. They're coming in, so let's get the Uzi out. Okay, apologies. I will. I will. I will have. I'll tone it down. And I'll think like I am. Doesn't make it happy. Consultation, ideas, services. Yeah, exactly. On top of that, you could take a motivational consultation. You can get motivated, but man, there's so much services, man. Go on my bloody, there you go. Anyway, we're at the club, fellas. If Michael coming through and opening a till, that's more your lane, Michael. You always been a good super chatter, but then sometimes you get drunk and then start going into you're going into another world. You go into another world. Finally, we opened the till with 79p on this extraordinarily crazy Saturday night. You know what I mean? You know. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Fist of Fury, please do not talk. Only say big up to my super chatters. Don't say anything else. That's the rules over here. Only say big up to the YouTube chatters. Do not mimic my YouTube channel, my supporters, because if I let you do that, you're gonna mimic the wrong person. They're gonna stop supporting me. So it's either they're gonna go or you're gonna go, and you're gonna have to go because you're not supporting, and they are. So just stay in your lane and say big up to the wherever it is. It's still open to two. You know what I mean? Please. There's rules to this shit. Right. So that is the 5 point bulletin at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and let's keep it pumping it through. We are on a chipping side of the game, so let's keep it going. Anyway, let's go over the 5 point bullet one more time. Do not travel to Asia on your credit card if you have credit card bills or only on your credit card. So you have to use. Let me explain it to you properly. If you want to go to Thailand, but you ain't got no spare cash. Oh, let me just get my credit card and go on that and just travel all around the world. You just click. Oh, here's one more credit card. Come back, you got a massive bill. Oh, I got a massive bill. You shouldn't have went in the first place because you didn't have the money to go. You had to borrow money to go to Thailand. That's not good. So I'll explain that right. Yeah, properly. Right. Do not travel to Asia with your heart on your shoulder. So if you're running around falling in love with every girl you ever met, every girl you meet, I'm in love again. And next minute you're in love again. Every girl you meet, it's not going to end very good. It's not going to end very good for you. You know what I mean? It's not going to end very good for you because you're going to run into the wrong girl, and there's some girls will go to war with your pocket and take you to the cleaners and back. And so you need to get with the program and understand. I mean, it doesn't really work like that. So, you know, mm, don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Be sure. Do not sell all your belongings and go and live in Thailand. Don't do that because you're gonna end up like that guy in the community page. He sold everything he's got, and he's ended up in a position, and that can happen to anybody. And the position that guy's in can happen to anybody. You find yourself a girl. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to do all the right things, but you don't understand the rules of Southeast Asia. The rules of Southeast Asia are not the same rules as the Western world. In the Western world, you could lose all your shit tomorrow, and then within a year, bang, you're back up on your feet and you're doing really good. Within just 1 year, you could bloody work anywhere, and you could be 1 year, you could be doing really good with your life, you know. But in Asia, it doesn't work like that. Years fly by because you got no job. What are you gonna do? These guys down there trying to selling fruits. How much are you gonna make out selling fruits and selling potatoes? You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. So, don't set up all your belongings at home, selling up all your house, set up all these things, go to Thailand. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna use all my belongings. Next minute your money's going down, you meet the wrong woman, you do this, that. Next minute you end up in the mountains in a derelict house. It just don't make no sense. So be smart about what you're doing. You know what I mean? There you go. Be smart about it. Right, let's keep it going down to number 2 at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Do not go to Thailand to look for work because there is no work. There's no work. You ain't gonna get no job. And if you do find a job, they can fire you and hire you like it ain't no tomorrow. There is no work rights or anything like that. There is no work rights. It's just, boy, you against your job, and you might get 6 month work, working in a bar or work something else. And then when you start working in Thailand, if you're not in the right job, let me make it clear: if you're not in the right job, Thailand can become horrible. It can become horrible if you're not in the right job. I was in the right. I built my own business, and I was doing nightlife, and I was around women. I was having champ drinks, Hennessy. Everybody, I was in the right. But if you're doing the right, if you're doing the, what's the use of leaving your first world country to go to the other country? You're not going to make much money. You understand? You ain't going to make much money. So you know what I mean. In Philippines, you can get a job online on in a call center, $400 a month. I mean, $400 a month. You can make that in one day in the UK, in the Western world. You know what I mean? So think before you move. Think before you move. Don't just do crazy stuff and then end up getting caught out there. Because some people think, oh man, I'm just going to get a job if anything goes wrong. There's no job. There's no job. Just remember that. Okay. And number one was don't go to traveling on your YouTube income only. Like I said, if you're an established YouTuber, that's cool because you can guarantee the money is going to come in. But if you're just a new YouTuber and you decide, well, I'm just going to just open this YouTube channel and then I'm going to make my money from YouTube and I'm going to get my super chats and I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. I mean, that's a very silly move. You haven't established your core audience. You haven't established you haven't established anything yet, and it's not going to end very well. You're going to probably end up on the YouTube channel doing live streaming, and then you're going to get to the point of trying to be to the point of where you're really desperate for money and you're going to be asking for money. Now you don't even want to provide a service because I've seen guys like that. They just sit there because they're in a position. They don't even want to walk around the block. Say, okay, let me provide some service. Look, this is Philippines today. This is how it's nice. This is the shop. There's some girls. Here's a nice place. Let's go in the mall today. Let's walk around here. Let's get some food. Let's see this. They don't even show you that. They just sit there and say, oh man, this is all gone wrong. And boy, this is bad. You just sit there and then give you their sad story. You know what I mean? So, you can get to the point where you're not providing a service no more and you know what I mean, it all goes wrong. So if you've got a hardcore audience and you know that you're going to make a certain amount of money, you know what's going to happen. That's cool. That's fine. These rules can be broken. But if you haven't got no figure like that, don't think you're just going to make a whole big bunch of money. Everybody's just going to come flying down. Everybody's just going to give you all kind of money because you see other people making big money and your eyes get wide open. You feel, oh, wow, this is my way out to live in Thailand for the rest of my life. That is number one at the Club Fillers Inc. Let's get into talking about everything and anything at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on this very quiet Saturday night. Let's keep it pumping through anyway. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Let's get into it like this. Yes, sir. Whoa. Let's get into it like this. down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, yes, sir. Let's see what we got here. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. My management between 25 and 50,000 a month. It seems like praying. It's not that bad to be a manager. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad to be a manager. It's not a miserable existence. It's just that and you can make more money, but it just depends on what people you know. If you know a lot of people, and you know a lot of friends, and they come down to support you, because you get 50p pound off every 50p, 50 baht off every drink that's given to you. It's not a bad existence, but the thing about it is just not. You're not going to really go nowhere. It's not. I mean, you're surrounded around beautiful women. Your life is okay. It's not a bad existence. I mean, you're having fun. It's entertaining. But the thing about it is that you're not really going to advance your life that far on that kind of money. I mean, how far are you going to advance your life on 50,000? But you got to eat. You got to live. You got to live for a long time. It's so you're not really going to get. You're just ticking over. You're just above, just above broke. So, but okay. Land of smart. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, 100%. It definitely does. It definitely does, Baron. The damage your health, it does. You're drinking every day. You're partying every day. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're up late hours. You're doing this. It's not good. It's a young man's game. It's definitely a young man's game. In the long term, that just mucks you up mentally. You're working on top of your grinding, on top of your drinking. It's the drinking and the partying and the nightlife. If you can do without drinking, but then if you do without drinking, you're not going to make no money. So, I'm saying you ain't going to make no money. So, you know what I mean? God damn, I nearly added a moderator. Yesterday I was drunk yesterday, and I think I added a couple of moderators, which was I think I added a couple of guys as moderators. Who was supposed to be moderators. I was adding moderators because I was trying to delete comments, time out people, and I think I added a couple of moderators yesterday. So if you see a couple of people with spanners, you're gonna know that I didn't really add them. I just made a mistake there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was a couple of people I added on modding, which yeah, that was yesterday. Anyway, I nearly just did it again just now. Okay, John Fafa's done a great job. Not only fans, shy people. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna do something. As far as you know what I mean, you gotta do something to try and you gotta try and do something to try and will always be epic. Okay, okay, you know. you know. Yeah, so if you mod me, boss, I'll sue you. I like that one, bro. I like that one. I like that one. If you mod me, I'll sue you. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Yeah, but I mean, it will, yeah, I'll have to go through my page and see I'll have to go through my mod page and see who I modded yesterday or something. Like that. Mod me, I will super chat. Okay. They say never mod someone who wants to be a mod. That's the worst mistake you can do. They want to become a mod for a reason. A mod can be detrimental to your channel. 52 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're pumping through tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel once again, having fun, and we're chopping it up, man. We had such a great night last night. All the boys came down, had such great times, and We're checking in tonight again. It's Saturday night, guys. Saturday night is always a funny night because everybody's streaming, everybody's around. It's streamers' night tonight. It's going to be like that. So it's always a kind of funny kind of night. But we're still pumping through, you know what I mean? And we're still doing the best we can with what we got, you know what I mean? And we're just giving it the best. We're just giving it the best we can, you know what I mean? Doing what we got to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're just keeping as positive as we can and staying in our lane, you know what I mean? So like I said, if you're an established YouTuber, if you're an established YouTuber and you can do it like that way, even me myself, people always tell me to go to Thailand. And if you want me to be honest with you guys, if I really wanted to go to Thailand or Asia or Philippines, now with my YouTube channel, I could and live okay life. You know what I mean? I could live an okay life in Asia. I know how to do it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to do that. That's the thing about it. The reason I don't want to do that because I know the risk that's involved with it, and the thing is, I don't want to just make that kind of money every month. I'm not out here just sitting off surviving. The one thing about time flies in Asia for some reason. I don't know what it is. Something about Asia. Time maybe because you're having fun. Time just goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. 7 years just flew off just like that, guys. Time just flies in Asia. So don't just I don't just I don't just do that. So and I'm not that much of a big. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I know I was can collect. Even if I could collect like 3,000, I mean like 5,000 every month. Yeah, that would be different. 5,000 every month, that would be different. You know what I mean? 10,000 every month. That would be different. Then I wouldn't be in the UK. But you know what I mean? If you could hit them kind of figures there, uh, you know, um, because so that's the reason why I'm just picking up myself and just going and traveling around the world, and doing my thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Time out for foolishness for Michael coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you go. Time out for foolishness. There you go. You got your time out for foolishness. There you go. Well, the bus must be suffering in Pattaya with 2 a.m. closing. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But they don't close at 2 a.m. They don't close at 2 a.m. It's more or less back to normal now. You know what I mean? But yeah, so some clubs are getting closed down. You know what I mean? Well, so if you could go back in time, would you go to Thailand again for 7 years? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely, Dixon almost. Because for the last 6 years, the way I've lived in this country now, and what I did in Thailand, of course I would. Especially at this age. Because you want to do them things when you're younger. You want to go traveling around the world and enjoying your life and I mean have fun with women and this and that when you got all the energy and you got all the you're younger. I was 38 when I left there. I'm 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do that when you're younger. You want to be exploring women. You want to be dished that up and down, enjoying life when you're young. You don't want to do it when you're 60 or when you're 70, bro. You can't enjoy it then, bro. You've seen beautiful girls. You can't enjoy it then. So you want to do it where you got all the energy. And, I mean, I did it and it was a great thing in my life. And I had one of the greatest things that's ever happened in my life. Obviously, you're never going to take away my children. You're never going to take away living in the, you're never going to take away that. I'll tell you a few of them was some of the greatest times of my life. One of them was obviously my children is number one. Living in Docklands with my friend, living in Docklands, £700,000 a nice car, traveling to Thailand for 7 years. Living the time of my life was one of them. I would even say my 50th birthday is another one in Brazil. That was another highlight. I say a highlight of my life. Another highlight of my life living in Brazil for 7 years. These are highlights of my life. So I would never take that away from it. I wouldn't change a thing. You know what I'm saying? And you think about it when I get older now, Dixon will make you 50 years old like I am now. Well, what am I doing? What exactly am I doing? I was thinking that the other day to myself, Dixon, I was thinking to myself, look, for the next 2 years is going to be a recession, right? What am I going to be doing in the UK? What exactly am I going to be doing in the UK? For the next 2 years. Do I want to be here? Do I want to be here? Do I want to, do I want to be Do I want to be here fighting out for what? For what? You know, you know, really and truly, if I had my way and I know that recession's coming down, I'd go and knuckle down my head somewhere in Asia. If things was just right. Things are not 100% right with me, but if it was 100% right, I would knuckle down myself in Asia. So I'm getting out of this rat race. There's going to be a recession. It's all going to crash. Things are going to happen. Let me get out to Asia. I've got a few residual incomes coming in. And when we get out to Asia somewhere and let me knuckle down for a couple of years, come back after a couple of years. Because there ain't nothing going on here. You can't even put the heater on because things are so expensive. You know what I'm saying? You have a heating bill of £200 for the month. You put a couple of heatings on around your house. You have an electric bill for £200 for the month. You can't do this. It's like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you really gotta think it up. You really gotta think before you move. You know. Mm. Okay. 38 plus 6 years back home equals the 44, boss. Yeah. I went to Thailand when I was 37, 38. I stayed there for 7 years. I've been back home 6 years. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So I'm not answering your question there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going with no Lima, bro. I told you already, man. You're on the wrong channel, man. I don't go kissing boys around here, bro. You're on the wrong channel. I know that Cambodian guy who does all them kind of things. It's not me, bro. What's boss? You're being what's what's negative? I'm not being negative. That's not negative. There's nothing negative about it. It's in analyzing your life, what life is going to be like. You have to analyze your life. That's not negative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my age is 50 years old is anything. I don't think 50 years old is anything. But I'm just saying you have to analyze your life every single year, especially at the end of the year, and say, hold on, let me see where my life is going objectively. Let me look at myself outwardly and say, where is my plane flying to? That's nothing to do with no negativity. That's just the way you got to look at it. You got to look at it and you got to understand what's going on in the world right now. You got to say to yourself, look, man, look what's going on in the world. What's going to happen? You've got to look forward. You got to think, what's going to happen in the next 2 years? We're going into a recession. We're going into this. Things are getting hard. People ain't got less cash. There's less money running around. You got to sit yourself, boy, shit, man. You got to re-examine. That takes a real man to do that. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, mm, it takes a real man. You got to do that. You got to re-examine your life, bro. Every person in this channel should be re-examining and saying, what are they going to do for the next 2 years? We know recession is around the corner. We know things are going to get hard. We know the inflation's through the roof. We know this is, you got to re-examine your life and see where your plane is flying. Because you can get yourself, Asia, there's people in Asia, there's people in China living in China, there's people living in Japan, there's people living in these places doing better than people who's living in the Western world. There's a lot of these people who's living great lives. So you got to think to yourself, oh, is it worth me? Is it worth me to try and get somewhere where it's more luxury? You know what I mean? So you got to re-examine, especially if you're a single man. If I was a guy which had a family and I had kids and I had this and I had that, then I couldn't do that. I just said, boy, you got to knuckle down your head. You got to get your job. You got to get another job, and you got to get on with it because you got 2.4 kids. You got a wife to feed, and there's a lot of mouse around here to feed. So boy, you better start getting on with it. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm single. I'm by myself. I got no wife. I got no girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'm in a position to fly, to be anywhere. I could be anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? I could be anywhere in the world. So, you got to think about it. You got to re-examine your life. And then it's real talk. Let's see what goes down. You know what I mean? Boss, I suggest you get moving ASAP. Even a loan. No. You see that stupidity. You see? That's stupid, bro. ASAP even get a loan to do it. Want to get a girlfriend while you still can. I mean, I never heard. I mean, this. I mean, talk about bad advice. This is probably the worst advice I've heard all year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when you hit Southeast Asia, you could be 70 and get a girlfriend at 24, 25, bro. I mean, so I don't know what you're talking about. Do it while you can. And for a second, get a loan. We just spoke a 5 point bulletin about not getting borrowing money to go traveling around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the worst advice I've ever heard in the whole of my life. Oh dear, you know, you gotta, so you gotta understand. So what I'm trying to say is that what everybody should say is re-examine in your life and say, where your plane is flying objectively. See where it's flying to. Don't just fly your plane and just don't know where you're going. A man without a plan ain't a man. Have a plan. I have a big plan, but I'm moving very slowly and steadily and very moving toward my goals. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, boss. Okay. Yeah. I'm very, very calculated about what I do and I move very slowly. And it's a chessboard, and you've got to look at the chessboard. You've got to look at all of it and look at your life objectively and see what's going down. And I do, and I look and I see, and and I move smartly because you can't be loose balling when you get to these ages. It was loose balling what made me spend off £700,000. I've had a great life. I'm not going to lie. I've had 45 different cars and 45 different countries I let travel to. All over, I've been everywhere. South America, this one, Jamaica, there. I've been 45 different countries. I've had 35 different cars. I lived in the Docklands. I've had 1,500 women. I've had my life. But the point is this: you can't now. When you turn 50, you're going to look at your life objectively and say, okay, well, how can I will myself into a great space? Because you can will yourself into a great space. You know what I mean? But you got to be smart. You got to outthink your situation. You can't just be just. I'm not just saying just doing this and doing YouTube and thinking, man. You think. You know what I mean? And you move. That's what it is. Okay, snowbirds. One thing. Well, how it started. There's a broad property market in Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, Thailand, West Indies going through the roof. Time to leave, boss. Okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? Okay. You know. And the watch business? No, we haven't found the investor when it comes to the watch business. We haven't found the investor when it comes to the watch business. We're still putting that on hold. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it takes me 4, 5, 6, 7 years. We that can be in 10 years. Within 10 years, it will be done. I wanted to do it this year. It didn't really work out. So, what I mean? What can we do? We just have to just play it by ear and take it one stage at a time. You know what I mean? And play it by ear. You know what I mean? Okay, somebody says, okay, can you answer my last question? Okay, you said sorry. I don't see no other questions. Boss, to be honest, have you ever I don't do them things, bro. I don't do them things Asia took of it, unfortunately. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be funny, but you okay. Sorry, boss, what's left in the UK for you? Well, there is a lot of things in the UK left for me. There is a lot of money to be made in the UK. I still have my two children. I've still got my whole home and my house and everything you see here. I still live in my life. I'm still living good. I'm still drinking champagne for free. I still got a business, a YouTube channel. I still can have I'm building up to 4 businesses, which I can do in the UK. I mean, what part of the game am I missing? Is there anything you want me to keep going? I could buy a nice Mercedes tomorrow if I want to. I could buy a nice little car and do some more business. I can keep going. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? I could find a wife. I could find a girlfriend if I want to. You know what I mean? All I got to do is get out there more, slim down a little bit, and we can get out there. So it's not like the end of the world. I'm 50 years old. It's not like it's the end of the. It's not like I'm bloody 70 and there's nothing left in here, and I might as well just live the rest of my life in Asia, bro. You can change your life in 1 year. You know what I mean? 1 year you can change your whole life around. So I'm at the point where I'm at the point in my life where but I'm just gonna make smart, intelligent chess moves. That's what it's called. It's called smart, intelligent chess moves. You know what I mean? It's called smart, intelligent chess moves, not stupid moves. Silly moves will get you in some serious trouble. at my stage now. Because then you will look back and say, man, why would you do that? You had it all. You was drinking champagne for free. You're drinking Hennessy for free. You're living life. You're making money. You know what I mean? The road was up and down. It was a roller coaster. You know what I mean? But still, you were doing so well. What happened? Why you just mess up like that? Because you wanted to be greedy, or you're just doing the wrong mistake. It's silly. When I was younger, yeah. If I was younger, I probably would have went to like YouTube. I would have went with my YouTube channel now. I went there, but I'm not young. I'm 50, so I've got to make smart, intelligent chess moves. You know. Anyway, okay. Why not put a deposit down on a house? That's something I'm working on. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. But then you got complications around that too. You know what I mean? This day and age, you got complications. Not a bad move. You know what I mean? But it's complications around that. It's the complications. I don't think Mercedes is a terrible, terrible cars. I think they're the best cars. They're one of the best cars. I love Mercedes. Mercedes are very, yeah, it's one of the best cars. I love Mercedes because Mercedes. So, sorry, bros. Didn't realize it still had a great potential in the UK. There was still loads of potential. There's more potential now in the UK than there. Recession brings potential, bro. The best time to make money is in a recession. Last year, the last recession, 2028 downturn. How much businesses came up through that? WhatsApp, this one, that one, Uber. They're all made. All these things were made through 2008 crash. When the crash happens, the time to make money. That's when rich people come out to buy champagne. Poor people run away. They're like, oh, the world is ending. It's going to be the end. And all these things are going to close down, and I'm going to lose all my money. And they run away from the market. Rich people run to the market and bust champagne and say, yeah, man, cool. Start buying up everything with pennies on a dollar and buying up this and doing that and doing smart, intelligent chess moves. And then next minute, they sit and wait. They think when everybody thinking the world is going to be over, they wait 4 or 5 years, bang, they make gazillion pounds. That's how they make their money. You just got to be smart, a little bit of braves and a little bit of booze. You know what I mean? Got to be brave. You got to know what you're doing, bro. Okay. You get a mortgage at 50, 20-year mortgage. You get a 20-year mortgage. You can get a 15-year mortgage. You know what I'm saying? You can get a 15-year mortgage. It just depends how much money you put down. Mortgage is just like a big loan. It just depends how much money you get down. You know what I mean? That might be a problem. That might be a problem. That could be a problem. That's probably my biggest problem. You know what I mean? The complication is needing money for a deposit. No, I mean, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right, T Hall. Okay. Was going winter, no heating required. Yeah, be able to prove regular income from mortgage. That's correct. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. So it's complicated. So I said there's complications when it comes to doing that. It's not like it can't be worked out. You know what I mean? So, like I said, look, my position in life, and we're talking about my life, my position is I'm not in a bad position. I'm not in a bad position in life. Don't ever get it twisted. And I'm not going to be an ungrateful person. I'm definitely not going to sit here and be ungrateful. Some people can sit there and have a laugh and have a joke and think it's funny. I'm not going to be ungrateful. I mean, I had a really fantastic night last night. We had some great people around. We drank Hennessy. We drank things that was coming out my ears. I slept well. We woke up, had some good food, and my life is not a bad position. The point is this: it's like I just want to know my 10-year plan. I've got to stick to my 10-year plan and advance as much as I can, but do smart, intelligent chess moves. Don't be stupid stuff. Stupid stuff has ended up in age of just saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna see what happens. We'll see if it works out with my YouTube." Stupid. You could have just sat around for a couple more years and then bang, get some good money behind you, get some cash behind you, get a good another business behind you, and then boy, you got a couple of businesses, or even wait for 4 years. You know what I mean, and have a nice little 4 or 5 businesses behind you, and then you've got some money to be relying on. You know what I'm saying? I don't do stupid stuff. I don't do crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And, I'm very calculated. I have done crazy stuff in my time. I have. When I was younger, I won't lie. I've done crazy stuff. I went to Thailand for 7 years. I bloody spent £700,000. I drank champagne, £1,200 in the club. I I've had the most beautiful women in the world. I've had this, I've had that. I've lived that crazy life. I don't think I haven't. Living on the edge and living a high life, and that's a lifestyle. It's a whole lifestyle. So I've done it. But when you get to 50, you got to think. You got to think, because even if I don't do nothing right now for the next year, there ain't gonna be no problem with my life. If I don't do nothing right now and I just do my live streaming every day, there ain't gonna be no problem. I'm still gonna be in a good position. I'm still in a good position. Life is still good. But it's like, you don't mess up. You don't mess up a good thing. You don't mess up. You only get so much chances to mess up, because after you do that, your life becomes your mistake. You understand? Your mistakes define you. So I can't afford to mess up. I can't afford to mess up, especially me saying I'm a boss, and next minute I'm there on the park bench thinking, boy, guys, can you lot send me a donut because I'm broke and I ain't got no money? It's loose balling. People say, bro, but you was doing so well, man. So you made so much money the other day. You were drinking champagne, you were drinking Hennessy, and everything for free. You were chilling that way. You didn't just chill in that position. You could have stayed there for 1 year. You would have built yourself up some good money. You know what I mean? So there you go. All right, see you later, bro. See you later. See you later. See you later. There you go. You know what I mean? So anyway, that is my my talk today. Lulu loves the Merc as well. She definitely did. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah. There is so much. That's very true. A very true statement. Very true. Now is the best time to buy stocks. Now is the best time to buy shares. Now is the best time to buy most things. And when the house prices drop, that's the best time to buy. Yeah, when the blood is on the streets, the massivest time opportunity to gain some great wealth and make some good money for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. Well, anyway, guys, I had fun today at the Club Fillers. I'm going to sign off this stream on a Saturday night. We had fun. We had a good little chop up tonight. We pumped it through. We had fun. We went in and we pumped it through. Big up yourself, and I will see you on the other side of the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I am going to get out of here, and I'm going to keep pushing through, and I'm going to keep pushing through down the Club Fillers Inc. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep pushing through, and I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night. I'm out of here, guys. Have fun. Take care of yourself and make sure you stay in your lane and stay focused on the prize every single day. Barry the Boss is signing off.